Nation.
All right, so we had someone do my introduction for me. All right, but this is our big podcast. We got a few special guests with us today. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Feel free.
What's up, guys? My name is Megatron. It's not my real name, but I really consider myself this, and I'm really confident in this name. I've been showing a lot of improvement, and I actually call myself this. Make spectacular catches and do all of the above, etc., blah, blah, blah. And I'm a diehard Lions fan. I've been a fan for a long time now. And let's go Detroit. And I'm from Michigan.
Hey, I'm Parker, and I'm a diehard Lions fan till I die, 100%. I'm from Michigan.
So. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm Oscar. I'm from Southern Cali. I may not be from Detroit or Michigan, but I love the Detroit Lions.
All right, that's
damn, getting that check plus already, bro.
All right, that's nice, man. All right, so you guys hear about we got a new GM, Bob Quinn. What do you guys think about Bob Quinn being in Detroit?
Well, I think it was a smart move. I think it was a smart move, honestly, but I don't think we're going to be in here for a long time. I think he's probably going to get fired or something, but let's see what happens from here.
Where else? Parker?
Yeah, I mean, he was on the Patriots before this, so he had experience with, winning teams, so that we have that experience going for us, so yeah.
Oscar?
I believe if, like Parker said, that he's been on a winning organization with the Patriots, and I think he's probably won a Super Bowl with them last year. And I believe that Caldwell might leave because of this GM, and Calvin might leave along with them.
Yeah,
No.
I
What a mistake. I mean, we can't say for sure Calvin's going to leave with him because we don't know for sure if he's going to retire yet or not.
Yeah.
But I think with Bob Quinn as our new GM, I think even if Calvin does not retire, I just feel like he's not. If he's willing to take a pay cut, he's gonna stay. But if he's not, I don't think Bob Quinn is gonna want Calvin to. I don't think he's going to pay this. He doesn't want. He wants to use the $24 million on different players that we could spend it on, and I honestly don't think Bob Quinn wants to spend it on Calvin. To be honest, that's just my opinion, and so I do think Caldwell's gone, and I honestly think Calvin's gone too. How much it might hurt me, I think he's gone, and I think Caldwell's gone too. But let's get into the questions that we got some from fans. All right, this is from Aiden Beck, 35. What position will be highly targeted for our upcoming NFL draft with the 16th pick? What do you guys?
I'm gonna go with wide receiver. I mean, because we don't know if Calvin's gonna retire or not, and we're kind of in a situation where we really don't know, and we're gonna figure this out in the future. It's not now, not even in the off season. It's gonna come like a while. It's gonna kind of come in late. And I'm going for wide receiver. If we can get someone like Alshon Jeffrey or somebody to get down the field and catch a like a air ball or something, like a ball that's in the air. I mean, I don't think they're going to have the same skills Megatron, but at least we have someone that can kind of do what he does, but which is not quite the same. Because without number 81 out on that field, I don't know what's going to happen in this organization, this team.
Yeah, like earlier in the season, everyone's like, "Oh, we need new guards. Our guards suck." So, but I think that's not the case anymore. I think our guards have gotten a lot better, obviously, because we were on a good winning streak later in the season. So,
yeah, what do you got to say about this, Oscar? All right, I guess he's not here. All right, but yeah, I think with the 16th pick, I don't see us getting a receiver. I could see us getting like a D-line, like a defensive end, defensive tackle, because I think the D-line needs to improve before we go out and get receivers. Because you got to think, we still got Golden Tate, we got Eric Ebron, T.J. Jones.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct. But I mean, those guys are not meant. Like Golden Tate's meant for a screen pass guy, breaking tackles after the catch, all that good stuff. But Lance Moore is like kind of like a go-to guy, but not always. He's probably a go-to guy in the red zone, because he's wide open in the slot. But I mean, we need someone like around that size, like around 6'5", 6'4", something like that, to kind of match up and be like Calvin. But I know it's nowhere near. For example, like Odell Beckham Jr. on the Giants. I mean, he's nowhere near Calvin's skill, but he makes spectacular catches and all that. But we need someone like that guy to come make plays. And we know Calvin, number 81, is the guy. But, I mean, if Calvin's not going to return, say Calvin's not going to return, in my opinion, he will return for sure. And he won't retire because he's doing this to hype up the fans or whatever, get the jump into conclusion. I don't know how football players are nowadays, but still, he's my favorite player, will always be franchise best wide receiver in the league, history, whatever it is. I'm gonna always be up and support him for whatever he does or whatever choices he makes. I'm gonna be up there and support him. And I'm seeing us actually, I'm seeing us getting a receiver in this draft because we have Corey Fuller, but Corey Fuller, he's not kind of trusted down the field like alone,
Yeah, I agree. But I think there's some other things we need to improve on. I think we can get a receiver in the free agency, not have to waste our first round pick on a receiver. To be honest, I think we could.
Hey,
Alshon Jeffrey's a possibility,
But we gotta watch out because sometimes receivers get picked up in free agency before we even get to them. So it's kind of smarter to walk into the draft, get a wide receiver, a good wide receiver. Amir Abdullah, he came in as a running back from the draft. We never knew he was going to start, and he had fumbling problems. Okay, he came into the NFL, played his first couple of games. Late games, he fumbled, over something that happens sometimes. And he's a small guy, solid guy. So you gotta be decent with your picks. Amir Abdullah was a great choice. 104-yard kick return versus the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Best kick returner already in the NFL, averaging the most yards. We gotta be smart with the picks. So I'd go with the wide receiver.
I don't know. It's just my opinion. I just don't see us doing it. Maybe second round, third round, but I just do not see it being the first round. You know what I mean? But all right, let's get into the next question.
I think
we're
gonna need a defensive tackle because Holy Nada, he is really getting old, and
his contract is
I don't
up too.
really know if we're gonna have
Holy Nada is pretty good. He came from his former team, the Ravens, and he's playing good this year. Got a couple sacks in the season, got 2 probably forced fumbles. Ziggy Ansah, DN doing great. Obviously, he's in the Pro Bowl. Darius Slay, he got snubbed out of the Pro Bowl. I don't know why. He's a great corner. He plays with confidence. He plays higher than his size, only probably about 6 foot, right? So 6 foot, a 6 foot corner going up against probably a 6'5" wide receiver, and he plays tall. He honestly plays tall, and I've never seen no cornerback ever play tall like that.
I do, yeah. We have Glover Quinn with us too. He's great on defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know.
So you got to start with the third question though.
Let's get into all right. So this is a question from PC Bowling _52. Is Jim Caldwell coming back next season as a head coach, and do we know about anything about Calvin?
Let's see. Okay, I kind of doubt he's gonna be back unless the GM approves of it and he has another interview with him, talks to him. But I think we should. I think he Caldwell's his he'll probably enjoy Caldwell. Caldwell's a pretty fun coach. Those fake punts. He's a very fun coach. He calls some nice plays. He's very calm. He always wins 1-for-1 on his challenges too, and he's a good coach that we need. But we just need to keep building on this every year and take up from where we leave off, build momentum every year. And next year, I kind of think that our momentum is going to build up a lot and change a lot. Players are going to play hyped. Fans are going to be hyped. But, the fans are probably going to be thinking right now about Calvin Johnson and the team and how, what his choices he's probably going to make. And I think he'll probably come back for a season, another year, or something like that. Probably get an extension. And my opinion about Calvin Johnson, he'll be back. Come support his team, his family, play for his family, another year to make him happy.
Hey, Megatron, I gotta interrupt you for a second.
Let's see what happens in the offseason.
Hey, Megatron, I gotta interrupt you for a second. You were talking about the Lions fans. Trust me, this team, these fans, they don't care. They love this team. They'll do anything. You don't have to worry about the fans, all right? I'm just letting you know that right now, man. They're great fans. Detroit has great fans. We're the number one diehard fans, man. I'm just letting you know that. All right, but let's get into our last question. Would you rather Coach Caldwell get fired, or would you rather have him stay? Oh, this is from Goats Eat Corn. All right, that's his username.
I'd say I would like him to stay, obviously, because like you guys said before, he's a fun coach. And last year, he got us to the playoffs. So yeah, I'd like him to stay.
And one more thing, I actually think Caldwell will stay. He's a good coach, and it wasn't his fault actually this year. It was just some dumb calls versus Seattle versus the Packers. Packers, that dumb face mask call, which is not a face mask, touched his damn jersey. I mean, versus Seahawks, that batted ball that went out of bounds. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Bobby Wagner played it pretty well. The ref played it, whatever KJ Wright, whatever his name is, he played it right. He played it pretty well too. The refs played it well. We got cheated out, and here we are, 7-9.
Yeah, I mean,
if we would have got that win versus Green Bay, we would have built that momentum into the Rams game. We would have beat them. Went on to the 49ers, then the Bears. We would have been 9-7. We would have been this week versus the Redskins, bro.
Yeah, I agree, man. But
yeah, I mean,
but we're used to it, man. We are used to this,
That's why it's Detroit versus everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Honestly, it just happened so many times to Detroit,
But it can't happen always. In 2011, Calvin Johnson had a catch versus the Bears, and it was game-winning. They said it hit the floor, bro. It didn't even hit the floor. He had full possession of the ball, and now they're saying he doesn't know what a catch is. And here we are this year. We got cheated by the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't Calvin Johnson's fault when he wanted to go reach in. Obviously, he's going to reach in, but obviously there's someone behind you. I mean, there's nothing he can do about it. But obviously, when Theo Riddick put his hand out saying that it should have been our ball on the 1 yard line, I mean, the refs should have actually put their heads in that game. The officials honestly don't know how to coach. I don't care if they hear me right now. I mean, obviously.
I kind of hope they're listening to this, to be honest. I kind of hope they're listening to this.
Last year we got shut off for versus the damn Cowboys. I mean, come on.
But I'm making a bold prediction right now. Next year is our year. We're going 11-5 and making the playoffs. That's my prediction. You guys got any record predictions?
Let's say a couple quick things about what we think about this offseason and next season. I want to start about the offseason. I think be a couple changes this offseason, kind of good and bad. I mean, the fans are probably going to be disappointed and everything like that. But I mean, you got to move on. I mean, watch this. In 2018, Matthew Stafford's probably not going to be there no more. Probably, you never know. I mean, the whole team's one day that whole team's going to change it to rookies one day. Some guys that we don't even know that are going to come out of that draft. And half of them are not going to even be like Amir Abdullah, Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate. Half those guys will probably retire and go home to their families and stuff. I mean, they're not going to always play this game. Think about it. We're going to get other young guys, probably make a Super Bowl. But I really want to get a championship with these guys.
Yeah.
I agree. But, so before we end this, we have only a minute left. Before we end this, what is your guys' record predictions for next season with the schedule we have next year?
I'm gonna make a smart. The picture I posted. Who saw the one that I posted? It was the home and away opponents. Who saw that one?
Yeah, I posted that too. Also, yeah. So what do you think?
And the thing, first, this kind of prediction is what I think, but I don't know if you guys are gonna seriously agree with this. Okay, let's start with our division rivals. The Bears beat. I mean, we got to move on to the Minnesota Vikings. We did terrible this year in versus them twice.
Yeah.
And we got to actually do better next time. Then let's move on. My prediction for next season. First, I want to say it's going to be our year championship for this team, and I want to say my prediction is 16-0. We're going to get up to the postseason.
Yeah.
Turn back, and we're going to win the Super Bowl. I have confidence in it.